Welcome to Cloud Training for Enthusiasts. My name is Osatwame Patrick Aigbogun, and today we are going to dive a little into Linux appreciation. The reason for this is that we are doing our best to build up our tools that will help us succeed as a cloud engineer and also as a DevOps engineer. So Linux is the bedrock of cloud engineering because Linux is just like a system, like a server. It's an operating system that is similar to all operating systems that is being used in cloud. Understand? So we have different Linux distribution. We have Ubuntu, we have CentOS, we have Red Hat, we have SUSE. There are so many. But we are using our Ubuntu local system or a MacBook which uses CentOS version that uses Brew. So MacBook is CentOS. Ubuntu is also like a Debian kind of distribution. So when you use both of them as they have a patch friendly. What's patch? Born again shell language. You understand me? So they are all using both Ubuntu and Linux. And both Ubuntu and macOS using the same distribution like a Bash. So and Bash, most of our applications, even CI/CD is in Bash. Everything's in Bash. So if we have understanding about how these Linux work, we won't find an issue when we are fully started using cloud infrastructure. So that's one. So today we are just going to do a little revision about Linux. So everybody is like a call. It's going to be a conversational class. So I'm just going to start, just do one or two things. Then thank God all of us are finished on Hash. Only few. If you have not finished on Hash, Linux on Hash that I shared, please go ahead and finish it because you're supposed to have started Essential by now because you have to keep building your Linux skill. But it's a very essential skill to Linux. So when you open your Linux, just like when you on your laptop, when you boot your laptop, you boot to desktop, Abi. When you boot any desktop, any window, you boot to desktop. So this particular place is like your desktop in terms of Linux. It's your home. It's called your home directory. So if this is your home directory, what you are going to see is all your directories, your other directories. We have the desktop, document, download, music, folder, Snap. This Snap is a library that I created. So any application I install using Snap will be here, stored here temporarily. We have the template, we have the windows. So for you to understand that Snap does not come with a default. So these are the applications I have installed, I've used using Snap. So Snap is just like the way you have apt-get, apt, and we have apt, we have apt, we have yum. Yum is for CentOS. But because CentOS was modified by there's a little modification that Mac brought into CentOS. That's why they are using Brew. It's called Brew. So if you want to install anything using Linux, you use the word Brew install. If you are using a general CentOS, you use yum install. And if you are using regular Ubuntu, you say Ubuntu install, apt-get, or apt install. So there are so many distributions like that. So, but that does not mean that I cannot install Brew here. I can say sudo apt install Brew. Okay, asking, do I use using sudo? Sudo is like I want to run it like an administrator. I'm invoking my administrating rights. If I do that, to go and look for Brew and install Brew. If there's no Brew here, then maybe Snap has it. Or Snap install Brew. If Snap does not have it, that means Brew is in a private repository, 100% control. We all know that these people like to. So that means Brew is 100% controlled by MacBook. You know, MacBook does not want to share anything with anybody. But if I want to install Yum, I can say apt install. I can see if I say apt install, it will not work because I'm working. My user, Sato user, is not an admin user. Sudo apt install Yum goes to install because Yum is an open distribution. It doesn't go. That means let's use Snap. So if it doesn't go, sorry. It's not going. So yum sudo apt get. Let me use apt get. Install yum. Does not exist. So these are just some little stuff. But normally you're supposed to be able to move from one place to the other. I think we'll try it on server when we're using server. So now just mention any application you want us to install. Let's install mention any application, any other application that we want to install.
Like Zoom. Zoom. Zoom or Microsoft.
Eh?
Zoom. Try. Yeah.
I already have Zoom, but I see yum apt get sudo apt get. I can use apt get install Zoom. Say install
sudo is wrong.
Stop. Okay, sudo. Sorry. If you want to copy if you want to copy in Linux in Ubuntu, you press Linux Ubuntu terminal. You press Ctrl+Shift+C. If you want to paste, Ctrl+Shift+V. You understand? If you I already have it. I'm already using it. Well. So if you want to install, if you want to copy, because sometimes you may need to copy some code. You understand me? And I know that one was not part of the training in this thing on hash. It was not part of it. So this one can be working. I can decide to create another terminal and just continue my work. ls means to list what is going on there. And cd backpack. And there are some things that are here that you may not see. Like we have in every environment, there's what we call some hidden files. Those hidden files start with dot. Like for example, if I say cd dot, meaning the file is actually inside, it's part of the system file. But you can only access it when you are running as a root user or a super user. Like the SSH key is here. Can you see? SSH key is inside this environment. I think some in server, if you do like this, etc is there. There are some hidden files here that you may not see, but they stay here. But you can only access it when you are invoking your master. So my password, and automatically you see. Oh, sorry, what's going on? Okay, so you can see I moved from a status user to a root user. So if I clear it now, I say ls, all that is here. You can see. You see what? You see something. Before, what was listed was just documents, desktop, download, music, pictures, public, and template. But now you can see when I invoked my super user and say you should list all. So you can see these dots. There are so many hidden directory here. This is a directory that you cannot get. This is another directory: bash history, bash logout, bash ROC, Boto. You see, these are configs. So cube, Python history, SSH, Snap, Thunderbird, Vim. Remember we installed Vim, VSC, and Zoom. So all those files, you cannot see these files. They are hidden. This is a file. This is a directory. So if I say CD, please try it on your system. Please work with me. Let's work together. Work with me, please. Well, please, everybody, just work with me. Go to your terminal and do everything I'm doing. Just do it. Work with me, please. I will call on you. You share your screen. If you're not doing it, you will hold this house. How much should we find anybody that is not working? I say we.
Yeah.
How much should we fine anybody that is not working with their laptop?
I don't know. Any amount.
Any amount. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Dolakbo, Dolly,
Yes, please. Yes, please.
how much should we charge to
And
anybody
we
that is
can
not working with the
we
laptop?
can do 10,000 naira.
10,000 naira. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
you wanted to say $10,000. That would have been a very big money.
No, let's do 10,000 naira.
10,000 naira. Okay, Prince Way, is that okay?
That's too much.
10,000 naira is too much.
Too much.
It's not too much. Anybody that is not working with a laptop now with your system, now don't log out to. I'm just joking.
Please,
But
I'm
it's
not working though. Me that I mentioned, I'm not working. I don't have anything on my. I don't have it installed yet, please. So I'm
You know what
just-
you do?
Yes, please.
Go to. I don't want everybody to work. Go to Microsoft Place, Microsoft Store. Install Ubuntu 20.14 for today's
Okay.
class.
Okay.
Now go and do it right now and log in. You can use that terminal for this class, but that is the shortest way. You know, in when we're in school, we have what we call first principle and general. But I always want people to do the right thing. That one is the shortest way to use Ubuntu. You just go to Windows, install, go to Windows Store, and you see Ubuntu, just install it. It will give you this terminal, this same terminal. This same terminal. You can use it, but it's going to be like a loader on top of stuff. But you will not really enjoy that feeling, that Linux feeling. But just go to Microsoft Store, install Ubuntu right now, and join us. So nobody
Okay.
should. So or else you owe us 10,000 naira.
Okay, so there are actually two there. There's 20 something and there's 22. Which one do you want me to install?
Install anyone. The one
Okay.
20.14 is okay. Okay, now you've even seen it. So anybody that is using, nobody should should have an excuse now. Edward, Mr. Edward, do the same and follow through. For only today is allowed, but the next class is not going to be allowed. Okay, you can see these hidden files, they expect you to know. There are still other hidden files that are here, which when you do, there's another one called var. For example, whenever I say cd/var, there's a folder there which nobody sees. Inside that folder, there are other files inside. You cannot see it. These are the strengths of Ubuntu. These are the things they expect you to learn, to expect you to know. Because engineers have it, everything has it. You can see even in our local, or all your libraries, you go to CD libraries, LIB, you see. You can see different files, different stuff. The git are installed, they are here. The sudo command, you can see the sudo here. You can see the sudo here. You can see the snap here. You can see the SNMP. You can see the vim. So these are all my libraries. They are all here. You see even the app. You see the app is here. I think if you go to this thing, if you go to you're using MacBook, you may see Brew here and other stuff. All my libraries are here. Inside this library here, if I go to Git, CD, Git, you see so many things inside the Git. Okay, LS, AL, the other files are inside, but I don't want us to go there. I don't want to mess up that aspect. So many files are here, even the HP, Emacs, everything is here. I wouldn't want us to spend more time here. Let's go back in from the library. So if you want to do all those configurations, maybe you want to configure servers. Some servers keep their files in var. Some keep it. It's like the inner. You are going inside the system to configure it. So let's go to. Let's go to. Please, which folder should we go into now? Just mention one. Which folder should we go to? Logs. You want us to see what's inside the logs.
Yes, please.
Sorry, Patrick, I have a question.
Go
In the
ahead.
command line, the last character there, you have hash. Mine is still showing the $sign. What did you do?
Okay, my own command line here, I'm having hash,
Yeah, mine is showing
and
the
your own is still showing $sign.
$.
It doesn't make any difference. There's nothing different about it.
Okay.
There's nothing different about it. It's just like the way my system just want to show anything. CD home, press CD. You can see my own is starting from, it's showing me where I am. You can see this tint that came before the hash. That tint means I'm in my home directory because I clicked CD. Are you currently in your root user? Are you in your root now?
No, I'm not in my roots.
Go to your root. But I want us to, if you are not in your root, you cannot see these things that I'm seeing here.
I think that's why you have not set up my root. Yeah.
So go to your root, you say sudo su. Yeah, okay, let me show you how to enter root. To come out from the root, you just type exit. I'll catch those that are not working. I'll catch you. I'll soon share my screen. Now I'm come back. I'm using Osato, and you can see I've left the root user. I'm using Osato. This Osato,
Yeah, that's what
I'll
I
tell you
can.
the meaning of.
Yeah.
If I say LSAL, you see those files that I showed you before that I was in that directory, they are still here. So what does this mean? Why should we have the same most files here, but we still have the same file in the root? Let me explain. Any file I keep here, any user I create that I give the same right that I have as Osato, we have access to this system. Most times, some secure files I want to do, and some secure document I want to keep, I can decide to keep it here. Meaning anybody that have access to log into my system, we may likely have access to these files. But if I keep anything inside this sudo s, if you say ls al, you will need to have the root user to have access to these ones. You can see if you look at it, they're almost the same thing. Abi? The directories are almost the same. Shey? But they have different privileges. This particular router, this particular user have all these things. So if you create any user, the user will have all these directories and repository attached to the user. But you will need to have a super user right to make use of this file because it's having a root. This is why it's called root user. When there's another user that is stronger than the root user, this is not really a root user. This user I'm using is super user. That's why I said you can say sudo s. Sudo -s means I'm working as a super user. Super user is almost close to root user, but it's not actually a root user. Then for you to go to the real root user, you say sudo su. Then I am now exit. Then sudo su. Now, what is it saying? It say, okay, sudo su supposed to be sudo su. It's supposed to take me to the most user. Okay, you can see this sudo su that I put here now have taken me to the highest user. This sudo su, this last user, is the highest user of every system. Anybody that have access to your sudo su, the root user, that's the main root user, meaning that person can destroy anything about the system. You understand me? Take note of all this because it's talking about, I'm actually talking about literally about security now because I want to go into the issue of it's about security. So what is security in Linux? Security in Linux, to clear your terminal, just type clear, normal clear. The terminal will clear. So what is security? Security is actually the word secure. And the word secure is actually carved out from secret. What is secret? Secret means something that only few people know or have access to. So the more you give people something, it's no longer secret. For example, if I come here and I say, my name is Patrick Osatuame, I was not from Nigeria anyway. I'm from Ghana, or I'm from Ethiopia. It's a secret too. Please don't tell anybody. Do you know I've shared it with how many people we have here? 9 people. Abi? Let's say 8. And tomorrow, and I get the news outside that Patrick that is claiming Nigeria is not from Nigeria. Patrick is from US or Canada. For me to discover who actually shared the news, I need to start screening everybody here. Prince, did you tell anybody? Koso, did you tell anybody? Edward, who did you tell? Because who was at fault? It was not all of you. I was at fault. Because if it was actually secret, I'm supposed to give it to those people that are privileged to get those secrets. So I'm making use of 2 words now: privilege and secret. So privileged people are people that are supposed to have access to that secret. What is a secret? A secret is a file or something that needs to be shared with only people that needs it. So don't see security as one big thing. The best way to actually secure things is to actually keep it more secret. You can see. So I've explained secret now. So even in my repository here, there are some secrets there. LS, if I say LS, you can see at the plain level, you can only see this file. If I say LS means list all, you can see there are some secrets here. Then SSH means secure share. If I say CD dot SSH, if I say LS, you see that these ones are the one I created. These are secret key. So most times, some system like Linux make use of a form of an encryption. A dual-way encryption. So a dual-way encryption, and that encryption is form of is like I'm sending. I tier $1. You remember how most of us have seen American movies where they will tier $1, like all those bad guys. They will tier the dollar. They will give one part of the dollar to Julius, to US. You understand? The only way you can identify yourself is when you actually place those $2 and they are the same. Abi? It shows that it was actually the second half of the dollar. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So that part of sharing $1 into 2, where one will have one, the other one will have the other. So that if you have the first one, and if, for example, now I want to do a business and I come to Kazim and I show my dollar, and Kazim now show his dollar, when I compare it and they didn't form one single bill, you know that something is fishing, have you? Either the one I'm holding is wrong or the one Kazim is holding is wrong. You understand? Meaning that transaction is already off. So in SSH also have the same way. We have what we call a private key and a public key. The private key is one part that I'm supposed to have in this system that owns my signature. So for me to have access to another system, I need to put this public key into that system. So if I'm trying to access my system, here, I will access it with this private key, this one that has work. Then this one will be in the other one. So this one that have work, we try to communicate the other one from the other system. If it's the same, that system will give the right. Otherwise, it will not allow you. So when you see SSH key, don't see like one kind of big thing, just like tearing $1 into 2. One part belongs to you, which is the private key, while the other one belongs to the other person. So there are so many distribution of it. We have the PEM, we have the ROSA, and so many distributions, so many parts. You understand me? So, but if you look at it, it's stronger than the password. For example, watch cat means read, work. Use cat on your system. If you've not created SSH key before, you can see it's difficult for somebody to cram this thing now. You know, it's difficult for me to cram this. And these things are in sequence. If one of the dots is out, it means that it's not correct. But look at the private, you can see, say end, open share private key. Okay, let's go to this public key. You say cat walk. So it's not like cat walking like the girls, what the girls do, you understand me? Sorry. So you can see the private key is longer than the public key, but both of them are of the same signature. This is what if I want to access into any laptop, any server, I want to use SSH to access it. This is what I will share. I will put in the server. Then I will use this one to call it. If I can call the public IP address and call this my stuff, and it's in line with this particular public, the server will give me access. Otherwise, it will tell me that my access key is not correct. So take note of this code. We're going to be making use of this now. How do you create SSH key? Just normal SSH key gen. Generate SSH key. But if you want to give it name, you can start to put name. But I don't want us to go deeper. Just type SSH key, SSH dash keygen. Can you do that on your system? Let me see. Okay, let me. Who would I call now? we. Oh, sorry, Yvonne. Let me use the word Yvonne. Yvonne, are you there? Hello, Yvonne. Hello.
Mr. Patrick, I'm here. Sorry.
Somebody's owing us $10,000 now.
I'm here. Oh, 10,000.
Yvonne, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Share your screen right away if you can hear me. Or else you owe us 10,000.
Okay, let me share.
I need to buy data now.
I'll share this. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
So what do you want me to do?
Screen and go to your SSH part. Let's see. Clear it. Okay, you're already there. Oh, it shows that you are following. That's good. That's good. Okay, clear it so that open your terminal. Let everybody see it more. Don't exit.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Now clear your terminal. Let's see what we have. Open your screen. Open
This?
So let's see. Go to your SSH. Generate a key.
So I should type keychain? Or what do you want me to type? I don't know.
You are in your home directory. Go to your SSH directory.
Can you please tell me what to do?
Okay, clear, say cd dot SSH. No, it's too much. Okay, cd dot SSH.
Enter, right?
Enter, you won't see it here. Or enter. You won't see it here. Just type cd first, only cd, just type on the cd. You have gone a step further. Yes. Enter. And it's always in your in your home directories. cd dot SSH. Enter. Just type keygen, SSH keygen.
Keychain, right?
Put the key generate.
Oh,
Then
okay.
No. Yes, you're supposed to put a dash in between.
Okay.
SSH. No. Go close. They are together.
Okay.
It's a command.
Okay.
Keygen. Enter. So you see what it's telling you now. Okay, the system is correcting. Wait. Listen to what it's telling you. That a file is going to be created for you. That file is going to be a secret file. What do you want to call the file? So you can call it. What do you want to call this file?
I don't know.
Sometimes when you want to log into server, you name it according to the server you want to use this as SSH key for. You understand me?
Okay.
So let's call it, what do you want to call this now? Which server do you want us to use this? Because we are going to make use of this in our next class. So
Oh.
which server do you want us to use it for? AWS, help with AWS. Let me help you.
Okay.
Enter. Now it's telling you now, this key, anybody can have access to it. Do you want to password it with you want to secretly password? It's best practice you password it so that in case somebody mistakenly have your private key, are you getting me? And you want to use it to access your server, then the system will prompt the person to put the password. Yes, but when you are putting any password, mind you, it's not good to show if you are typing anything. So any password you are putting, you must know it. You understand me? Sometimes you are expected to write it somewhere and copy and paste here, or put a password that you can remember. You understand me? It's not like it's a must, you must put password. Even if you don't put password, it will still work. But it's the best practice. So put a password that you can remember. Because you're going to enter it 2 times.
Can the password be numeric? Or it has
Yes,
to
numeric,
be...
alphanumeric, anything.
Okay. Enter.
When you are enter, and say you should enter it again to be sure that you know what you are doing. Good. If you type ls now, you see that that give you a public key. So this is the public key that you put into any server you want to access. But there are some times whereby you want to work like a basting host. I will explain to you any of that. Don't allow it to bother you. You think that you can even put these 2 keys in a server and use this key to call the other key. You understand me? Just to show that yes, you have the 2 keys to stop. So, but don't let that bother you now. But in this case, as far as this file is in your system, it means you can connect to any system that have this public IP that is actually public. Don't worry, let me know about that. But just understand that. So you have $2 now. One is being turned into 2. One is the AWS, the other one is the public that you're going to give it to your delivery guy. You understand? So take note of that and clear. So I believe we understood this clearly. So let's see if other person understand it. Can you exit? Let's see. Let me call somebody else. Don't worry, I'll call you. Now, none of us here today. Let's go to Edward. Mr. Edward, please share your screen. Somebody is owing us 10,000 naira. Yes, so we shared 1,000 naira to buy cards or buy data. But that one will not be enough to buy anything in Canada now. Mr. Edward, are you with us? Mr. Edward? We'll come back to him later. But unless he will pay us. Let's go to Princeway. Princeway, please share your screen. And if you are listening to us and you cannot talk, you are going to pay more. Okay, good. Okay, make your screen bold. Okay. Clear your screen. Let's see what we have. Okay. Go back to your home, CD, LS. Okay. Now, desktop examples.desktop. Okay, let's not disturb. Let me not disturb you by there. Okay, Go to your SSH key directory. cd.ssh, yes, cd.ssh. Okay, before you go there, clean it, don't enter, clean it. Clean everything. I'm surprised that we don't know where SSH key is. It's very easy. Type ls for ls-al. Not together, give it space. -al. Enter. You can see the SSH key is here, Abby. You can see it here. See it here. Yes, see, after public. You can see. So the question is this. The question is this. Can you imagine if you want to, you see, there's one that I call bash ROC. You see that bash ROC? I'll tell you the meaning of that. It's a very powerful tool. Yes, this bash ROC, if you open it, there's a file inside. If you open this file inside, you see that most times, let's not bother, let's not take it fast. Go to that SSH key, go to that SSH dot, you know where the SSH is now, so go to the directory, cd.ssh. CD means change directory to, no, it won't work now. It won't work. CD space, CD space dot SSH. But you can see now it's dot SSH now, you can see, and enter. Ssh Generate your key. Do you have any key there before?
No, I just installed this, so I don't know if it comes with.
Okay, okay. Type keygen SSH dash keygen. No, dash together. SSH dash keygen. SSH dash keygen together. They are all together. It's a command. Enter. You are saying SSH should generate a key for you. So name it what you want to name it. Password it.
Is it alphanumeric? Can use just numbers?
Yes, alphanumeric.
Because I used numbers before, it was giving me error.
Yes, alphanumeric. Must be alphanumeric. Yes, it's standard. So many companies have password security, password policy.
Does it have keys? Is there a minimum number of characters? I want to.
No, it doesn't have. You can use anything now, but there are some companies that have their own standards, some password policy. But for now, we are in open field. But just use any field. Make it more than 5 or 6 characters. Use it 8 characters. But the best way to have is, since it's a secure file, you're supposed to use alphanumeric and super keys. ls. Type ls. You see, you have created. Remember, it's only private key that you created, but the public key was given to you automatically. So congratulations. Now, who am I going to meet now? Or type B?
Sorry, where's the public key? Yeah.
The public key is the one that ends with .pub.
Okay.
Anything that ends with .pub is public key. Private key does not have .pub. And private key is more stronger.
So which of them is the key here? Is it the AWS? I'm thinking it's in form of a password. Is this the password for the public key, or the computer knows what to do with this keys?
Okay, what you just did now is like $1 you've turned into 2.
Yeah.
The dollar must be the same. Your private key, which is your AWS, is your private key, is going to remain in your system. Any host that wants to use, you understand me, is must be in your system. While the public key, you want to be in a system that you want to connect to. So if this public key is in that SSH public key in your system, you understand me, when you are trying to connect to it, after you're able to access it via network, what will happen is that it will allow you to connect to that system. Only if this private key and the public key, they are similar. They have so many, they are like hand to hand. They have a handshake. So if you use this AWS private key, and you put this public key, you put another public key somewhere, it will not work. Even if you put the same private key somewhere, it will not work. For you to be able to connect on that system must have your public key assigned to it. Take note of this, because some cloud infrastructure, you have to come with your private key. And it's best practice that you have a private key. But when you are doing AWS will give you the capacity, the opportunity to download the public key to your system. But it's not the best practice. Some companies does not even allow you to download the keys. They expect you to come with your keys and use it. And this is the first thing you do when you join any company. The first thing you do, they will ask you for you to provide your public key. They will share this your public key in all their infrastructure so that you can connect to it. So anything you do using this public key has your signature, so they can trace it, they can track it to your system. So this is your signature, this is your license. So it must be safe. That's why it's best practice to put it in a secure place. And you are expected to use the root. Most times you are expected to use the root SSH, not your regular system SSH. Not like this is a regular user. You're supposed to use a root user. But there's no two difference. But if you can secure it. Hope we are all carried along. So let's give opportunity to Otaigbe to create an SSH key. Please, you can stop that. Otaigbe, please. Okosodo.
Yes, Patrick.
Yes, please, can you share your screen?
I'm still driving. I'm not home yet, too. I'm just following the class.
When you get home, join
Please.
us, do it, or else you owe us $10,000. 10,000 naira. It was 10,000 naira now. Okay,
It's not from
let's
today
go.
now. Change that yourself from next week now.
No, there was nothing from Dolakbo.
Patrick. Okay, no problem, no problem.
Dolakbo, bear witness. You didn't say it next week.
It is
Dollar
from
boy,
next
don't
week. It is from next
Dollar
week.
boy, you
Dolakbo, you are becoming political now. Okay, okay then. So we can allow you to slide today, but let's see how we can contribute. Okay, Toby, let's see your screen. Okay, let's have it. It's a simple walkthrough. So we're just trying to get ourselves more familiarized. Okay, you can see I'm surprised that Toby is doing this. After all, you have enjoyed me do it. You saw me do it. So seriously. Good. And funny enough, if you forget this password, you will not be able to use it. LS. Beautiful. So congratulations. Let's go to the next person. Oh, I think everybody have done it. Okay, Dolakbo, have you? No, Dolakbo have not. Dolakbo, let's see your screen.
I still have the installation going, but let me share my screen. If anybody can allow me.
Share your screen fast. So no excuse today.
Yes.
There's no newcomer. We don't have newcomer here. Everybody is the same.
Yes, for sure.
Everybody is the same.
Yeah, it's still going. So if you can, maybe let me use somebody's screen.
So look at money, $1,800. That's big money.
Sorry?
I'm seeing money on your screen.
Oh, money on my screen. Oh, okay. So I still have, I was sharing the wrong screen. So I still have this showing.
Okay, WSL. Okay, it's still installing.
Yes, it's still installing. So if you can, maybe anybody can let me remote into the system. I can do the same thing.
You're not remoting into anybody's system. Today you are
Okay,
the
I do.
one.
Okay.
But I was expecting you to use the direct installation,
It's not this
which
one.
is no. I was expecting you to go in every Windows. Go to your Windows search. Search your window. You see Microsoft Store.
Sorry, please.
Open your search.
Okay. It's a little bit slow. Okay, so I used this one, so it's not this one.
This one is this one we have to install before we now come into your system. Your system automatically has Microsoft Store. Open
Okay.
to that your Microsoft Store. So what you did is that you went to the internet to download it. The internet will now start with first of all install, then you will now start loading into your own system. But
Okay,
this
so I should
particular one
just cancel
comes with your
this.
system. Cancel it, yes.
Okay.
Or hide it or do anything you want to do. Leave. Or if you do this, cancel this one straight. It's already installed itself. But notwithstanding, just use this one. This one is faster. Just
Okay.
type Ubuntu there. I think I should be doing this now. I would have thought that you've done install it that you are following us, not knowing that you're just looking at the screen.
No, I'm actually
My God, pass all of you. Seriously.
Oh, Jesus.
Seriously. I will catch all of you, all. Edward, Mr. Edward, you are still hiding. You say you bought a new system. Che? I'll catch all of you. Nobody is running. Everybody must master it.
Yeah, my sincere apologies.
Mr. Edward, I know you can hear me. After this, we are next. Okay, just type get there. See get there. No, it's already
Should I
there.
use this one?
Ubuntu there.
No, because should I use one or this one?
Anyone you want, anyone. Anyone you feel like using. Do you know another interesting thing? AWS have made it so easy that from your phone you can commission a server and destroy the server, and even GCP.
Wow.
All infrastructure now. So there was a day I had some issues in the office and I could not access my laptop, and I needed to give somebody access. I just logged in with my phone. I was able to see all my resources, my Kubernetes engine. I was able to give permission to some resources from my phone.
Wow.
Can you beat that?
Mm-mm.
So if I have a tab, I can decide to run my command share. I can decide to run my terminal on my phone and do install server, do my SROE, and without giving excuse. So time will come whereby you no longer have any excuse, like I'm with my laptop, but it's still the same distribution.
Okay.
So when you finish installing, you open. Then
Okay.
don't worry, we'll wait for you.
Wait for me. Okay, no problem. I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do we have anywhere we are going to? Anybody? Huh? Toby?
Hello, Patrick.
Do you have anywhere you are going to?
I've dedicated the 2 hours for this, so I'm here.
Beautiful. So we're here for you. We are here for you. Okay, that is it. I think it should be just in less than 2 minutes. You're supposed to install.
Okay.
You can see the size.
Yeah.
So it's easier. So imagine it has finished installing.
Okay.
So you just open it as normal app and you run your Linux. But this is the cheapest way of running the Linux. Why I don't want to encourage this for everybody to do this is that you will not have that experience. We are saying Linux experience, Abi?
Yes.
Linux appreciation. So you will not be able to enjoy it you'll still be thinking you are using the Linux. So open it. You can see the same thing that everybody has. So open your Linux stuff, open and run do those things we just talked about. Yeah. Press any key to enter.
So you
Continue.
said it's not enabled.
You said?
He said it's not enabled.
What is not enabled? Let's go.
Okay, still installing. Installing this may take few minutes.
Say press any key to enter. Continue. Press any key. Just press
Okay.
enter. Run that application as administration.
Okay.
You say
It's still the same thing.
it's not. I say okay, you have already installed this WSL. That's why it's taking installation. Installation may take a few minutes. Okay, you already installed that WSL, which is like a bridge. That was what you were installing before.
Oh,
We
okay.
were supposed to be able to open it here. Open it, try and open it. Supposed to be able to open it here. I don't know. We're supposed to be able to open it here. I don't know why this is somehow.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Should I use Putty?
Me and you use putty. I'm not using any putty. I'm not using any putty. Don't go to putty. Take putty
Okay.
out of this place.
Should I
Try and
uninstall
install, uninstall and okay, will you uninstall? You will come back to you. You must
Okay.
know this. You must do this thing today. You must
Okay.
not run away from it.
I will tackle with it. Thank you.
Not tackle. I'm coming back to you in a jiffy.
No
So
problem.
be doing what you are doing. So stop sharing the screen. Uninstall and reinstall again. Let's get it sorted. So now let's go to that. Now, there's something I want us to do. I want us to do something very interesting again. Everybody now, let's do this together. Let's do this thing together. I'm now in my screen. Now let's go back home. CD home. CD, then clear your screen. LS. Let's go to document. CD document. Take note of. Just type, if you want to go to document, you type your capital letter DOC and press or tab. It will complete automatically. Can you do that? Did it work? Hello? Yeah? Supposed to work. So just press, if you want to write anything, Linux have also do what we call autocomplete. So if I want to type music, instead of me to complete the music, I just go to the first letter M. You understand me? Just say CD M. Because there's no other M here, it will tell you complete. If I press tab, it will complete. Then if I want to CD P, if I press P, capital letter P, CD P, to tell me it will not go because there are so many P there. It's asking me, is it the picture or the public? But if I say PU, it means that I'm already going to public. It will complete. If you press tab, it will complete it for you. You understand? Are you having that same experience? Are you enjoying it like that? Huh? So if I press D to enter, go back, I'm not in public, go CD home. So if I say CD D, it will not complete, but it tell me that there are so many D. We have desktop, we have document, we have download. If I say DE, it means that I'm going to desktop. So if I say DE, I press tab, it goes to desktop. So let's see who is enjoying this experience. or somebody has left. Who have left the group? We have Kosodo. Kosodo, maybe you want to log into that system. Okay, now let's go to Prince. Prince, share your screen. Let's see if you can have the same experience. Everybody, as long as you want to share, just keep sharing your screen. Everybody can share screen, but we can take it one after the other. Can Prince, please share your screen.
I've shared my screen. This is my screen. Can't you see?
Beautiful. If you want to see different screen that is shared, just type the share. Just go to your screen share. Select anyone you want to view. So continue. Let me remove.
Give me the code, please,
not...
because I've closed your window. I can't see. So tell me the code.
Okay.
Public.
Press clear your screen first. Now go back to home, CD home. Now press LS. So it will list all your directory. So if you want to go into download document, instead of you to type all the documents, to type D, type CD, just type CD, go to type document, D, just type only D, give it space. You can see this D here is a small case, so nothing will show because all of them are in big case. If you type tab, touch your tab 2 times, touch it. You can see, you know why? When you press tab, they are telling the system to automatically complete it. But it's telling you that it cannot complete because there are so many D. Which of the D are you referring to? If you say DE, type E. No, the DE is small letter. You can see. Type, press your tab. You see, it automatically complete it. It means that, oh, you mean I should go to this directory. Now it gives you this slash. This slash means a directory. If it was a file, it will not give you that forward slash. Now go home, go back home. CD. Now go to P. Just type CD, CD P. No, you won't see anything because the P we have, there's no even P here. Okay, we have P. The 2 P we have are a big letter. Now if you say PI, CDP, PI, then use your tab. Tab, you see. So instead of you to type PICTUR, the Linux will complete it for you. You understand? So
yeah.
go back, clear. So if you want to, if you are in an environment, it makes you faster. CD home, it makes you faster. If you have so many files, I will also teach you what is a white card. What's a white card? Now let me do that white card. Everybody, stop sharing your screen. Okay. Maybe you've heard of the word white card. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. It's not something serious like that. It's a regular stuff. Okay, now let's go. Okay, now CD me home. LS. I'm now in home. And let's go to document. CD document. Follow, please walk along with me. Document LS. These are the document I have. I want to create a document. Remember, I told you to make a document. You say MK dir means make directory. Make MK means make, dir means directory. Make directory. Let's call it AWS. Or let's call it Linux. 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 We are doing in Linux. So LS, you see the Linux directory is already here. You can see it's in blue. So I say CD Linux, meaning I'm entering the directory I created. LS. Now this is the directory I'm created. Now I want to do something. I want to create 20 files with extension. Watch. Let's say 5 files. I will say touch. Touch means create a file or write a file. Let's say aws.txt and prince PROINC.txt YV O dot txt. You know txt means text, Abby. That means I'm saying create a file. AWS is a text file. This is a text file. This is a text file. Let's create a Python file. Let's say Paul dot py. Python file ends with py. Then I say Lagos dot py is a Python file. Py is the extension for Python file. Then let's say which other extension again? Please, can you just give me any extension, any file extension?
.html.
Okay, .html. That is most times. Let's say index, which is .html. This index.html is like the application runnable file. Most times, everything about HTML file, what you want HTML file to do for you is written here, Abby. Is written here. So anything you, this is like a trigger. Most times, this is where this is the file you put in the server that want to consume. So the system automatically pick it there. Okay, now let's do another HTML file. Let's say tall.html. Automatically, see, it's only one touch I use though, Abby. I say touch, and I do so many extensions. If I say ls, you see that all the files I created, you can see they are all here. So you can also do the same thing. I can also say make directory, make dir arrow. I can name so many directory. Let's say church. Oh, let me use the word church. Church, mosque. Sorry. Mosque. School. House. Mosquito. Mosquito, too hard to spell. You guys should not laugh at me in case I miss it. Is that the spelling of mosquito? Mosquito, then restroom. Now, you see all these are, so if I say make directory, and I've listed all these things, what it's going to do for me is going to create all these directory folder, which is also known as directory. You can see the folders are there, the directories are there. I say make directory, and so instead of say make directory church, make directory mosque, make directory school, make directory mosquito. So I can use just one make directory and create all the folders I want to create. Understand me? This is another interesting thing about Linux, which is difficult for you to do when you are creating Windows. In Windows, you can only create one folder at the same time, Abby. But I don't know if there's possibility of creating more than one folder. Now I can create 5 folders at the same time. I say ls. Don't think we are doing a jargon here. Let me tell you what we've done. Come to my document. Go to, see this, remember I created a directory just now, we'll call it Linux. This is the Linux I created. Instead of Linux, these are the things I say you should create. You see all of them. Mosque, church, everything is here. Then the file I created, these are the files I created, Abby. So you can see church, more stuff. So what I'm doing is not like I'm working in spirit world. I'm not actually working in spirit. I'm working on the system, just that I want it to be done faster. So that's why I'm using the terminal. That's why we are learning Linux. Now, if I want to delete all the files, where am I? Okay. CD document. And CD Linux. ls. See, if I want to delete all the file that end with txt, do you know what I would do? I will only type -m, which is remove. I'll use this key, wildcard dot. I'll use this key, wildcard dot txt. So this wildcard means it may mean anything. But anything that ends with TXT, delete it. So if you look at how many TXT do we have? We have AWS.txt, we have Yvonne.txt, we have Prince.txt. If I say enter, you see all those things will no longer be there. Because everything that ends with TXT is out. So I have deleted how many files with just one command. If you go here, you see it, they are no longer here. So if I want to delete everything that ends with PY, simple thing. I will just come here. Sorry, where is the terminal again? I just say ls, you can see all of them. I say remove dot py, remove wildcard dot py. If I say enter now, everything that ends with py will be removed. So if I say remove wildcard dot html, what will happen? Everything that ends with HTML will be removed. So I systematically remove all the files. The same if I want to search, the same if I want to use grep. Please, it's in batch, but I know this one was not listed in that batch that you did. That's why I'm adding this to what you've done. Now let's go to ls. You see everything is clear. Let's remove all these files. To remove all these files is simple. I will also say arrow m / f, meaning remove with force. Are you getting me? Then I can list all these files. Church. Which other one? Mosque. Mosque. Which other one again? Mosquito. School. LS. See everything I removed. They are all there. Arrow M for if you want to remove directory, you use arrow M dot arrow F. Then you list the directory you want to remove. House, the restroom, everything is clear. But to make it easy, if I don't want to waste all those time, I can just quickly just come to back. You see the Linus is there. I'll just say arrow M, arrow F, remove Linus. I'll clean up. So with this, let somebody test it. Let's see if we follow through. Or who should I call now? Who want to volunteer first? First person to volunteer. Who? Call now, or I'll call you. Dolakbo.
Yes, I'm here. It's still not going through, honestly. Let me share my screen.
Go back. Prince will be ready. Yvonne, be ready.
Yeah, I see.
Let me stop sharing. Dolakbo, I can understand with you. You are still using the same. Are you
The thing,
uninstalling?
no, the thing actually brought me here again. So like I think I don't have a choice until this is done. So like if I try to open it again, I think it's trying to see. I think that brought me back here again. I don't know.
Okay, I understand. What he's trying to do is sending WSL means it's like a loader. I think it's a loader that enable other system to work. Let's go.
See now it does brought up something else again. The Windows system
The
for
Windows-
Linux operations not enable, please enable. How do I enable it?
Install. Okay. Oh, okay. I think this one is done. I think you have to go to command line to run this command.
Okay. You can please go ahead with the person.
Another way you can do this, go to
Okay.
your terminal.
Which terminal, please?
Go to your CMD.
Okay. Should I go as an administrator?
Well, you have Git badge there now. I can see Git badge now.
Yeah.
Open your Git badge, the same thing. Git badge, not just Git command, Git badge,
Okay.
Git badge. Git badge, yes, open it. So Git badge is the same thing. Just like Git is just the owner of that Git badge. So everything that you also run here is still running in badge. If you are in any laptop, any distribution, you want to quickly use Linux, what you just do, you just type bin bash /sh. It will also take you to bash environment. Let me not disturb you with that. Let's continue. Open this terminal very well. Open this your Git badge terminal very well. Close all these windows or hide it. So go to ls.
Just let me.
So I will say the lock cache you. This is your field run. Press enter. I don't cache you today. Good. You can see all your directory is listed here.
Okay.
So go to the same thing. So you have so many files. You don't cache you
Mhm.
today. Go document all those things
Okay.
you didn't do. You're going to do all of them. But please, now next class we're going to be using Ubuntu. These things are different batch distribution system. Document. You don't cache you. Say Auntie, I did not call in my class book. Okay.
No, come.
Not cache you today.
Okay, sorry. I don't know how to.
CD, first page. Wait. Don't worry. Press D, capital letter D, O. Press your tab to complete it for you.
It's not completing.
And put C. It's telling you which of them.
Okay. Okay.
Press your tab. Enter. Create a file folder. Call it Linux. Enter. Enter inside that Linux folder. All of you follow through now. I'll teach you can escape me today. I'm your master. I'll cache all of now. Okay, now create 5 folders and create 7 different files, variety of files. Hurry up. Be fast. Let's see the folders. Okay, good. They are all files. They are all directory. I can see them. They are directory. GRI. I believe some of us that did that and also hash. You know, understand the meaning of GROI WX arrow. And the cache now. Time they come. Some of us that just rushed it because I think you should rush it. I'll cache all of them later. Let's go. Create the file with different extensions. Because we have less than 20 minutes to do that, to do this, everything will go. Now, tomorrow we are going to do gate appreciation. Just little gate appreciation. Then we'll enter AWS tomorrow. I don't want it to be because we want to go into DevOps, we'll forget all those small models. Imagine you say you are a DevOps engineer, and they just ask you, okay, open your system, create a folder, and create an SSH key, bring the key and log into the server. You're like, excuse me, sir. You're like, what is this guy? What are you saying? Whoever make you an engineer, sir. The folder are there, the files are there. Now, how many files did you create? Did you have any similar file?
No.
Create files that are similar because I want you to use that white card. Create
Okay.
another file. You are using move to create your file. See?
I want to change the dot
e. Don't change anything. Don't rename anything. Don't rename anything.
Okay.
Create. Like I should today. Create. No rename. No rename. Create. Let it have so many similar extensions. I use the white card. Because there are
Okay.
sometimes you'll be working, you are trying to debug a file. You understand me? And the files are so many. You want to separate the one that is not necessary. Sometimes you can create a folder. You see a folder will have like 200 files or 200 extensions. You just remove the extension that you don't need. You understand me? Use the white card. Just remove the extension. Focus on the one you want. That's the essence of white card. A white card is is one of the strengths of Linux. Okay, ls. Now delete all the text out.
So delete which one?
All the text.
It's gone.
I'm still recording this class. So I think I have not stopped recording now. It's recording, but the class is very somewhat long. It's still recording. Yes, it's recording. Yes.
It's done.
Okay, good. Now delete all the files. Just delete it. Clear your screen. Clear your screen. Clear your screen. Clear your screen. It's too much. Clear your screen. Seriously. List everything. Just be deleting according to your spirit leads.
So I should
Delete
delete it.
all the Python files, all the ones that end with py. And delete all the ones that end with that. Then delete all the ones that end with. So see, it's not like it must see. You can see the white card. Delete on now again. Let's see. Press ls. Okay, delete the one that ends with HTML. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, wait, not index, HTML. You can see, take note of the white card syntax. You see, it says white card dot HTML. Assuming all the names are similar, but the extensions are different. You understand me? What you would have done, you say if the names, maybe Julius dot white card. So all the similar name will leave. But because that what you are interested in is that you say white card, I don't care what is the name. But as far as they end with HTML, delete it. That's the meaning of this syntax. Remove. White card means I don't know the names, but all the things that end dot means end with HTML. That's why the Nanos will go and look for everything that ends with HTML. So we have index. But as far as it ends with HTML, to remove it. Anything that ends with HTML, that's what you are saying. Anything that dot ends with HTML. Anything that ends with HTML. So if everything has HTML at the front and it ends with something, you say everything that has this thing, but I don't care how it ends. You understand me? So it's a two-way thing. Continue and finish. ls. Good. Remove all the folder. All the folder. I know some of us, they quickly write all this code down. So in case they call me now. Write it down. Write it down. And know it. All the folders, list all the folders. You don't need to put comma.
Sorry.
You don't need to put comma because there's no command there. But just space. Enter ls.
I still have this guy there.
ls.
Okay.
Why are you still having that HTML?
It's not spelled. It's not spelled right.
HTMI. So that's why. Remove it.
I don't think there is. Okay. So.
Okay. Still there now.
I can't. Okay.
What happened?
Yes, that's all.
That's okay. Clear your screen. Clear your screen. Clear your screen. Clap for yourself. Please, we are allowing this for today. Next time, I will not allow it. Somebody have left the class. I'll catch that person. Who? Who? Okay. Okay. Yvonne, over to you. Sorry, I'm anybody. I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm not trying to make you. What I just want us to do is I want everybody to participate. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, it's very okay. Yeah.
I just don't want us to be too fast that we'll forget which is learning. So stop sharing your screen, Dolly. Dolly, you did well. So Yvonne, let's go.
I'm coming.
I remember when I did school that time when I'm not too know book that time. I'll come call my name like this. My heart would pound. Me. Especially when we did that useless French class. Voulez-vous? And I don't know about you. My class in my school, the French teacher carry one cane, can flog. Okay. Create those folders and delete those folders. And let's see.
You said I should do what? Create folders and delete them, right?
Create folders, create like 7 folders and files with the similar extensions and delete all of them using a white card.
Okay, wait. I wrote it down.
Okay. MKDRO, DIRO. It's make directory, then all them with space.
So MKDIR.
That's make directory. Then
Yeah,
list the
make
directories
directory.
you want to create. Naming according to food or anything that you really like. Some of you like love, affection, love, desire, romance. And that's you want to carry. So I like food. Okay.
Nice. What else do I like? So just anything I like, right? How many folders?
Just put as many as you can create. Fast. You're supposed to be fast. Come on.
Okay.
Open your terminal. Let everybody see your terminal fast.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm doing something else.
Everybody be able to see it. Yes.
Okay. What else do I need? Is that okay? It's 3. Okay. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just enter. Enter. LS. Enter. Now go to the folder. Let's see if these files are actually there.
So I'll click on document.
That's supposed to be inside document. Is the document you created it? No.
Yeah.
Open it.
Yeah. Do you want me to click on any of them or?
Yeah, they are. Linus. They are in Linus. Linus. We created it to Linus. Okay. Wow. Oh, okay. These are the folders we created. You didn't look. Okay, that's great. That's good. Go back. So create extensions, create files. No worry. Come here. Close this window. Close the window. I don't want to. I don't want to go to your Linux environment.
Okay.
Yes. Create files with the same extension.
Okay. So I'm still going to do the same.
Yes, but you're using touch this time. mkdir arrow is for create folder, while touch
Oh, touch.
touch.
Okay. Then just anything, right?
And create any files, but let them have similar extensions. Let them end with similar stuff like .txt or .py. Let them be similar. Please hurry up, hurry up. You have less than 5 minutes, 3 minutes to do this. 3
Sorry,
minutes.
I don't know.
3 minutes.
Let me sit down. So you want me to do what? Sorry.
Create
Can you hear me?
files. I can hear you. Create files. Touch means create file. Then name the file. Let it end with extensions. Like
Okay.
create 4 HTML file, 3 Python file, 2 text files. Do that fast. Just be typing the name of the file you want to create. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see.
Put dot. No, end it with dot. If you don't put the extension, it actually means text. But
Okay.
put a dot. Yes, txt.
Then space or just continue?
No, put txt. Yeah, txt.
Okay.
txt. You know what you just created? You have created a file that ends with txt.
Okay.
Then give
So-
it space. Then
Then-
create another file.
Okay.
Okay, no, this time write scrum, type again scrum dot python
Oh,
py.
just
Okay.
py.
Python, no, just py. Python, py means Python.
Okay.
Then create another file. Call it Yvonne. Space, give it space. Fast. You are delaying. Yvonne, Uyvon. Then let it end with that. DAT.
Okay.
No. End with that. Dot. That. If I say end with that, dot. Go
Oh,
close to that your stuff. Go close. Dot that. DAT. Then create another one. Food dot that. Okay. If you are done to food or that, then create another one like which extension again? Oh, okay. Like okay, let's create a Terraform file. .tf. Yes, create another one. Create another one, put it .tf.
okay.
Okay, if you noticed, the first command you wrote was touch. The remaining ones are the name of file you want to create. So what it does is that because of this touch you've created here, to create every other thing with as file. If you make it directory before, it will also create another directory. Just type enter.
I'll type enter or click on enter.
Enter, just enter. Enter. ls list. You can see all the file you created. You see the directory, they are in blue, while the files are in white. So I want you to delete all the directory.
Okay. Do I need to type in clear or?
If you want to delete directory, just no worry. Just type -m. -m means remove. Dot space -rf. Not dot dash. Move that dot. You have already dot dash -rf. Now this command says remove all this file. Then space all this folder, space, put the name of the folder. Just type the first letter, press tab, it will complete it for you.
Okay, that would be. Then enter, right?
It's not a folder. Scrum is not a folder. Scrum is a file. All the things in blue are folder. Flower is a folder. F, just type F.
Okay.
Then you can type and continue. Flower, press tab to complete. Don't worry, continue. Give it space. Then type git of food. Git. Space. No, not space. Tab. You can see it's giving you that space. It shows that it's the directory. Remove photo. Space.
Tab.
Then remove rice. So that's what I'm saying. Instead of you to be typing everything, you just type the first letter. Just touch the first letter. Press tab. It will complete by itself. Delete that rice. Try it. Tab. You see?
So
you
should
see,
I go
it's
back?
fast.
So the photo, should I go back?
Go back. Everything. Delete everything.
So I'll start with
First
flower.
one, yes, flower. And if you press FL,
Okay.
first, it has to, you see, leave it. Because you know why it did not show the slash at the front? Because there are two flower here. There's one directory, there's one folder.
Okay.
So it will stop at the directory.
Okay.
Understand me? Then continue. Go to Git, G, just type only G. Tab. Space. L. Tab. Photo. Tab. Rice. Tab. You can see.
Yeah.
So it is faster that way, Abby.
Yeah.
If you press enter to delete all those folders. Folders are in blue. Now remove all the folder that has Python in them. Press LS, you list what is remaining. You can see what is remaining. The folders are left are no longer there. What we just have is the extension, is only the file. So I want you to keep, don't delete Scrum yet. Sammy.
Okay.
Delete all the dat file. So say ROM is for food, for files.
Okay.
Then space, then remove, put the white card. That's not white card. That star, that thing that look like star, and it's on top of 8. On top of 8. That's press Shift 8.
Okay. Shift. Oh, star.
Shift 8.
Okay.
And Shift 8. Yeah, that's a white card. That particular star you see there in Linux is called white card. That is the white card. When you say dot, put dot.
Okay.
So you are saying that anything that ends with DAT, put DAT. So what you are telling this Linux is that please remove everything that ends with DAT. I don't care the name that comes before that DAT. If you look at your files up, you see that we have food.dat, we have Yvonne.dat. You understand me? So what it's going to be doing, the Linux will screen and check in this directory, and to remove all these files that ends with that. Press enter. LS, you see that everything that ends with that is no longer there. Enter. You can see.
Yeah.
Yvonne.dat is no longer there. Food.dat is no longer there. Now remove everything that ends with .tf. TF is the Terraform extension.
Okay. Do I still need to use the white card?
Yes, because you are removing more than one. That's why you use wildcard.
Okay.
Remove space.
Okay.
Space, wildcard, dot. All the things that end with TF, put TF. Enter. LS. You see now. But there's one issue we have here. If you say remove everything that ends with .t, only this T will leave. If you say remove everything that ends with PY, only this one will leave. But we want to delete these two, but you look at them, they have the same name. Their name is at the front. I mean, scrum.tx, scrum.ty. So to delete this one, if you look at the white card you used before, is anything before. But in this case, you are going to do the reverse. Are you getting me? I want to say scrum.
But do I have to put remove first?
Remove is the command.
Okay.
Remove is the Linux command.
Yeah.
And you now type scrum.
Okay. So there's no need for the white card this time around, right?
The white card will now come at the front. Scrum. Remove the white card.
Okay. So scrum. Okay.
Dot. Now, because the scrum is similar to both of them, are you getting me? But it has different extension at the end, which is .ts.py. What we are interested in is that this Linux should remove everything that has scrum, but you don't care what is at the end. So that's why you put white card at the front. Put white card at the front. So what you are telling Linux is that remove everything that has scrum, but irrespective of the extension. So these two we delete. Press enter. LS. You won't see anything there. Now you take note of the white card usage. The first time we used white card was because we were removing all the extensions, similar extensions, irrespective of the name. But now we are using white card again, but we are saying that because the names are similar, but they have different extensions, you use white card, means I don't care how it ends. As far as it has scrum in it, you understand me? You can even just say S, white card. So the system will just look for anything that have S, the end of it to delete the remaining one. So it's the same way. Hope we understand this. This is simple. Hope we understand this, guy. Somebody people are not. Hope did we understand this? Are we speaking jargons here? Huh?
It's clear, sir.
It's clear, Shay. Okay. Yvonne, hope you understood what you just did.
Yes, I do. Thank you for putting me on the spot. Yes.
sorry, I put you on the spot, but so sorry, but you needed it.
Okay. Thank you.
Please practice this. What's that? Prince, do you understand what we just did? Stop sharing your screen, please.
Yes, I understood. I think I practiced some of this during the Linux on Arch lessons.
Beautiful. Toby, did you understand this?
Very well. I practiced them already. But it's
I will not want us to waste more time, but we have extended our class. Should we continue, or we should go and practice this one? So we'll continue tomorrow with Linux. Is that okay? Is that okay, or we should continue? Please now talk.
Anyone is okay for me.
Toby.
I'm fine with the flow.
Huh?
I'm fine with the flow. I mean, the flow of the class, I'm fine with it either ways.
Yvonne.
It's okay, we can continue. I don't mind.
Prince Will. Prince Will. Prince Will, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. This is okay for today. Let's go practice.
It's okay. Let's go practice. Okay, good. Okay, all your opinions are very important, and I would love us to continue, but I wouldn't want us to overload ourselves with so much information. And at the end of the day, we'll now come tomorrow and we'll look. But the reason why we took this consensus is just to have an idea. But now we have more of, let's continue. We have few, let's just do little, so that to just satisfy that, yes, I listen to your consensus. You understand me? Let us do little, then we'll round up in time. So for that, I think let's open, Toby, open your screen. No, just a little, it won't take up to 10 minutes, we are done. You can see in our class today, there's not like 40 minutes we are out, 40 minutes we are not in, because we are in the premium version. So kudos to Kosodo. It was one that helped us through, although we're having issues doing it from here. And now we can have 3 hours class and have up to 100 participants without going to be logging out and logging in. You see, that was a good experience today, Shay. Did you enjoy it? Huh? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you, but I'm
non-interaction
having
is
a
good.
previous call.
The class was very informative. I enjoyed it.
Okay, beautiful. Now, Toby, I want you to use a wget.
Okay.
A wget is another command that is very, very key. It's the same thing as call, CURL, but the difference between call and wget is that wget is actually going to a site and pull the file into your system.
Okay.
While call is actually going to a server and using your system to see if you can access that server. But there are some things you can add to that call. You can also download that file too. But let's use wget. Please, this wget is tricky, but it's very interesting, and you will need it. We need call and wget. So use wget now.
Okay.
Just simple wget. Then go to any site you want us to download. Download the files, the site. Any website, you mean? Any website that has files or any website that have a directory, pull that directory. Okay, go to GitHub. Okay. Go to Git. Go to Git. It will not work like that now. Benny, that's why they do things. Go to the Git. Go to it's a wget must go in line with a website. Okay.
So like
okay, continue.
HTTP. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want HTTP or you want www? Whichever one.
Anyone. Don't worry, very soon you guys will understand the difference between www and HTTP. Now, HTTPS is still the main thing. Is it Git you cannot just do it like this, it will work. You have to know the destination. It's a wget is a precise command. You must go to a destination that you want to really download. So first of all, you go to the site you want to download. Go to the site first. You say, go to your browser, know where the site is, know where you want to download.
You want me to go to my browser to get Git hubs?
Go to your browser.
Yes.
Go to your browser. Go to any folder that you want to download. Okay, I think this
I'm not sure what folder. I mean, how to go around.
Don't worry. Go back to your system. Then let's not make it a bit complex for us, but we're already enjoying for. Well, we'll get to use it later. Clear your screen. Okay, let's use for another. Just think about the command that you learned in on hash. Down on hash 1. Do something. Okay, let's see the IP address or your IP configuration in your system.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see all the processes running in your system.
I don't know how to go about that one.
PS. PS.
I've done that.
Yeah, PS/A. Dash, no, space now. A. Enter. These are the things running on your system right now.
Okay.
Yes. The SOC is talking about your Zoom. Your GNOME session is talking about your browser, while your PS is talking about the processes that you even listed.
Okay.
You see, you can see. So go back to your network again, because most times when you are running, when they want to interview you, this is what they will ask for. They'll say, okay, can you just go to your system? Okay, let's see the network configuration you have. Just type. Let's see, how do you get your configuration? You know, say they'll now ask you all these networking things you are seeing here. What does that mean? You'll now be saying, there are numbers now. There are numbers. My system is a computer. And computer always know how to bring out numbers. You just bring out the numbers that you have. So okay, good. You hear from us. That's all for today. That's all. You will not hear the most annoying letter that the employer always write to you. We want to appreciate you applying for this job. We appreciate the technical skill. Ogbeni goes to the point. However, in this time, our company has decided to move on to another candidate that is more qualified. No, they will not say that is more qualified. They say that is more suitable for this job. Just because I don't know IT, just because I don't know networking, I just say I'm not suitable. So just know all those basic things. These are the basic things. Some systems use IP config, some systems use IF config. IF config will list out all the network stuff. So if you say Docker PS, type Docker PS. If you have Docker running your system, to list all the Docker out. I don't think you have Docker. You don't have. Okay, you have Docker already in your system, but you have to use the sudo command. Use the sudo command, sudo docker PS. Everybody install Docker now in your system. Everybody online now install Docker. Everybody, that's our class today. That's our end of our class today. Everybody install Docker on your system. First to finish. Everybody install Docker on your system, both the one using Git badge. Toby, you already have Docker. Stop sharing your screen. $, let's see your screen fast. You have Docker already in your system.
One moment, please.
A moment, okay. Yvonne, be ready. Everybody install Docker. You know how to install Docker now? Yvonne, let's see your screen. As before, hope you are following our class. Hope I'm not until I share your screen, you start running. That opening up this thing.
I'm actually no. I'm following, please. Okay, I have to.
Okay, Prince, please install Docker. Let's see first of all, who will take the lead? Yvonne, let's see your.
I take the lead. That's okay.
Go ahead, let's see.
I'm coming. I just want to deactivate one of the audio. Okay, yeah.
You have Linux now.
I don't have
What are you going to use?
GitHub.
Let's have let's have your Git patch. Me, sometimes when I was using Windows system, then I always use Git patch. I have PowerShell, but Git batch have its own issues. You cannot compare and paste like that. You have to use, so annoying. But it's
Yeah.
better than using Putty. Yes, they give you that Linux experience, but it's still not that experience. I can't see your gates. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Okay, this is my Git. Can you see my Git now?
I can't, it's hidden. Open it
How
up
is
to
it?
your screen.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Centralize it.
Can you see my screen now, please?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Install Git. Install Docker.
I don't know how to install Docker, so should I Google the command?
Let's see if apt install will work. Go back.
Okay.
Got Git. I don't know if Git is familiar with apt. Sudo apt.
Sudo. Oh, sorry. Sudo apt like
apt. Apt.
Okay, apt.
Install Docker. Enter. Let's see if apt is part of the
Sudo is
distribution.
sudo command not found.
Okay, remove. Put apt install. Docker.
Sorry, I kept it. Okay.
Apt is not there.
Command not found.
Which distribution do you use in your system? Try Yum.
Okay.
Which distribution does Git use to install?
Honestly, I don't know. Let me quickly look it up.
To look it up, you cannot use Git bash to install. I think this is the challenge we have because Git is like a general, it's a version distribution system. This one is just an interface for you to make use of it. I don't think it will give you that install stuff. Okay, just type install Docker. I think the distribution will show. So say install missing destination operand. So that means it's the install you will use, but the complete distribution, leave it.
Okay.
Go and install, go and do your stuff. Go and do your stuff. So
okay.
Do your Ubuntu. Yvonne, let's have your screen.
Okay.
I don't want you to use PowerShell. If you use PowerShell, it will be fast for you, but I don't want to learn. I don't want to confuse the whole class.
Okay.
So, Yvonne, please, let's go. Have you installed it now?
I think I have, yes.
You have installed Docker? Okay, open your screen. You're not professional, and I trust you. Don't worry. Dolakbo is coming next Sunday, next Saturday. If I don't be on top, she's going to have all the distribution. I trust her. So for you to know the Docker, you'll say Docker version. Tell you the version that you have. Docker version.
You want me to check the version I have?
Yes, check the version that you have.
How do I do that, please?
Just type Docker version.
Okay.
Docker. Enter. You can see the version that you have.
Yes.
But what is it even telling you? Command Docker not found. That Docker is not yet installed. So
It's not?
it's not installed. Use Snap to install Docker. You can see the stuff here.
Let's see. Let me see.
You see all the distribution you can install.
Yeah, I can see it says snap install docker, sudo snap install docker. Okay.
After you install, we're going to tell you to configure it or have it for you to configure it to your Docker account. You see, we are gradually going to Docker install, but we are not going to be treating Docker yet, or just have it in your system. I'll explain the meaning of Docker, VM, Kubernetes when we start cloud. But I just want you to understand the two things. These are the little installation. Everybody should have a Docker in the system. Docker is installed. Say Docker version. You can see you have a Docker installed now. Docker is not able to connect because why? For you to connect, you have to use a sudo command, and you have to run Docker to get access into Docker Hub. Do it. Let's see. Sudo Docker version. Okay. What next? You already have Docker, so let's go. What's next?
So I can
You can see now the system now have more information. So you can see you have more information now about Docker. The first time it stopped here, but it was not telling you the details of the machine that you are using. Now it now went extra. Is that telling you the system, the VM you are using? You can see the first one talks about the Docker version, while the second one talks about the server. In this case, it's seeing your laptop as a server. When you get to server, you see it's seeing your laptop as a server and giving you all the version of your own server, which is Ubuntu 20, 10, 20, everything. So, okay, exit and clear yours and stop sharing screen. So I believe everybody now have Docker in their system. Toby, you have Docker, Abi?
Yes, I do.
To share your screen, let's see the version that you have. Meanwhile, $4, you can download Docker for Windows and install it. But it's just for only today or tomorrow. It's not accepted. Oh wow, this to be you're always on point. I don't have issue with you. Now let's go straight to who is not there. We have Yvonne. Okay, stop sharing screen. Stop sharing screen. You be champion now.
I have a
Be
question.
champion. Go ahead.
For example, I need to update my Firefox. What command should I use? I have tried to use sudo snap and sudo apt, but of course they're not the argument. There's an argument. They don't understand updates. So I don't know. You know, I don't have Yum. I've never tried Yum, so I don't know.
I thought you are supposed to upgrade, not update.
Upgrade. Okay, let me use upgrade. Sudo upgrade Firefox.
Let me see your screen. Okay, in our next class, I want to explain. Please remind me in case I forget. There's even between upgrade and update. Understand me? But I don't think I will do that today. Yes. There's a difference between upgrade and update.
Okay.
Clear.
So I learned some trick today. If you want to clear without losing all you use Control L. So it will shift everything you're doing up, so you can still revert back to it by scrolling. If you use clear, everything will disappear. You can't find it. So I just thought to share that. Control L, you can still, everything will move up. So you can use your mouse to scroll it and check it out. But clear will delete everything. So I just thought it would help.
And that is very, very informative. And thank you for that. So sometimes you just want to refer back to where you start from. And if you minimize your screen and you say clear, it's only that screen that you minimize that will clear. If you maximize again, the former screen before that screen that you clear will still be there. So just to add, what you said is very correct. And go back to your Firefox, it's upgraded now.
Okay, great. Okay. So
okay,
I think, thank you.
I think with this, we are done with our class today. You can continue on me. This is what I love doing. I love lecturing. I love passing information. I love learning. So I can continue to tomorrow. But more information is passed when it comes very in a concise way. And we enjoy. We had fun. I really had fun today. I don't know about you guys. I love the way Yvonne was on top of her toe today. I love the way Dolakwa was trying to pick and master everything despite she's new. I love the way Kim Princely and Kingsley were able to catch up, and every other person that came, and even Kazim. I love everybody and I enjoyed it. So what's the highlight of today's class? Dolakwa, for you.
I should go and install install my Linux. That is my own highlight. That is my take. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Okay. Yeah. I can hear you. You are very correct. Go and install and bring our $10,000.
Why should I bring 10,000 naira, please?
well, I understand. So next time you bring your 10,000 naira. Mr. Toby, what was your highlight today?
I mean, catching up again on those commands. I mean, was good. Was good. I'm looking forward to improving on them. So it was another avenue for me to practice from the unhash and moving forward.
Okay, that's great. Yvonne, what's the highlight today?
I learned how to make a directory, how to install the Docker. Yeah, so it was good.
Okay, Mr. Edwards, I don't know if like your audio is still on. Are you still with us?
Yes, Mr. Patrick, I'm with you. For me, what I learned is I need to quickly get my laptop running. I need to get on my laptop. Then for the highlights, I think I was able to follow the creation of multiple folders, multiple directories, and then the installation of Docker.
Okay, beautiful. So see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be more fun.
Sorry, just before we go, please, I have a question. Like, is it like I just knew about APT today? Like, is it the difference between YUM and ADAPT? Is it different between the two?
No, different. You know, we have different distribution. We all know the Linux is an open source, meaning that the person that did Linux, funny enough, the man is still alive. When he designed that Linux code, he was saying that anybody can go and pick and work on it and do his own version. So when Debian collected it, Debian keep many of their Debian kept many of their libraries, and they call that library apt, apt. So when you say apt in their own, like the Ubuntu we are using is a Debian version, apt will go to that directory and pull that application you want to install into your system. But CentOS also have their own, you understand me? CentOS decided to build their own and call their own Yum. You understand me? So if you say Yum, to go to that library. Also, only when you are using CentOS that it will work. If you use Yum or Ubuntu, it may not work unless you have to put that library inside the same, put the library inside your Debian. So for CentOS, you use Yum. For Ubuntu, you use apt. But you know, like Windows, these people, MacBook, they collected their version from CentOS, but they choose to also modify it in a way. They now call their own Brew, B-R-E-W. Then, but Snap mostly is like a universal library. So you can use Yum to install Snap and use Snap to install. You understand me? You can use Brew to install Snap and use Snap. You understand me? So just like there's a library that work across platform. Apart from Snap, there are other libraries. You can do research on that. So the reason why we're not able to install using apt or Yum in your Git, because Git is not really like a distribution like that. Git is just an interface bridging any environment to Bash language. You understand? So they cannot call any library. So they only use the library that the system is already using, like Microsoft uses PowerShell. When you want to install a PowerShell, you use the word install direct. You don't use anything. You say install. You understand? That was why when you use install, it was asking you what are the syntax, because everything has their own syntax. You understand? If you actually install Git badge in Linux, you'll see use the distribution. So that's just the thing. I believe I'm elaborate enough.
Yes, definitely. Yes, that was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So any other questions? Any other question? So with this, can we see over class? Huh? Hello, can we close the class now? Okay, everybody.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I believe. Yeah.
Please, tomorrow is going to be more fun than this. I'm going to be fast-paced. Please come prepared. I'm going to do little about Git appreciation. Then we'll start our security in AWS, which is IAM. By God grace. So it's going to be fast. But please don't go and sleep. And those of us that are still awake, it's only us in Nigeria that can sleep. Most of you that are in Canada and other country, go and keep practicing. We'll see you tomorrow. Catch ya. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.